Hello everybody, welcome to MCC. This is your lead instructor, Hamza Mahmoud. I manage the IT program. Today we're going to be talking about these wonderful students that took the initiative in their project. We like to see these type of experiences with students that show adaptability, communication, and collaboration between each other. This project is something that they hone skills of, not only within the college itself, but also the factors of their closing the gap between the industry and student learning. I don't look at it like an assignment. This is more of their own professional portfolios and experiences that they bring to the table. Let us introduce you to our students.
Hi everyone, thank you for meeting with us today. My name is Monica Loaiza. I'm the Career Service Coordinator at Midwestern Career College, but I also was part of the IT program, and I'm so happy to talk about our first project today.
Hey, and this is Maria Garcia. I'm 26-year-old and I'm from Mexico, and I'm part of the IT program too, as well as part of the Mavericks mascot project.
Yes, and Maria and I were happy to be in the same group when we had this project in our Scrum Master class. And we have two more collaborators that we'd like to mention, Lenise Santos and Tatiana Velandia, thank you, who are not here present, but they were great collaborators for the project. And we'll talk a little bit about it, right, Maria?
Right, so pretty much this project, it was to create a mascot, since we noticed the school didn't have a mascot representation, and a mascot is actually very important, not just because they're fun, just because they make you feel that you belong, like you engage with this mascot, and it brings belonging to the school and visual representation too.
Yeah, actually, it was very interesting to develop a project in real time in class. And one of the things that I like is that the instructor at the time guided us how also we can create projects for future companies, right? So that good observation that there's a necessity or there's something we can improve, that's how the idea came up. And well, we had to kind of distribute the roles, right? And the Scrum process, you have to have like a leadership, right? That's someone who will be the master Scrum, then the developers, then your collaborators, and there's always communication between those players. So I think it was key that we learn how to communicate with each other. And it was key also to recognize the abilities that each one of us had and still have, right? So I will talk about a little bit my portion was to be the Scrum Master. With all the team kind of have the scope of the project, and we had to establish 4 main keys for it and how we are going to deliver it. So my role was to make sure that my team knew exactly what to do, if they have the resources, and also identify their abilities. I personally enjoy that. I always combine all this learning with a little bit of project management that I have as a goal in the future. And it was very practical for me to see the action and overcome challenges that we have during the project. And I really enjoyed it. So that was my favorite part. I don't know about you.
Thank you. It's also good to mention that Scrum is mainly a framework for IT. But with this project, we wanted to demonstrate that Scrum is so agile that it can be utilized on something outside of IT, which will be pretty much design.
Yes.
And my role was the developer/designer. So I was in charge of making the sketches, choosing the colors, and making the animations, and bring this character to life pretty much. So this idea it was inspired by the logo of the college, and I will pretty much just bring it to life, adding emotions,
yes,
movements, and expressions.
I remember, Maria, we've had Tatiana that we mentioned earlier. She had to kind of leave at the middle of the project because of personal reasons. And that's something that it will happen in real life, right? When we're working as a team, we'll face some people maybe leaving the middle of the project, so we had to overcome that challenge.
That's right. That's a huge pivot we have to take in there, because now we were on the same period of time, but with more responsibilities for each one of us.
Yes. So we had to kind of divide her tasks among the group. I personally still had to learn how to make the role of developer, but I definitely want to get this chance to say thank you to the 4 girls. They were amazing. How did they do all their roles and their creativity? Lenise was great in the debugging session. She was on top with the testing strategies. Maria, wonderful with the graphic design and the animation. We actually present the animation during our final presentation.
That's right.
And then Tati also bring a lot of good energy, and she was on point with the responsibility. So I think we learned a lot in the project. Not only, as you mentioned, the scope of Master of Scrum can go beyond fields as IT. So we wanted to challenge ourselves, like, okay, not only for IT, let's see in real world the necessity of a company and how with our IT abilities can integrate that. And it worked.
Actually, it was a successful project, and we completed our MVP, but this project can even go beyond that. We can even incorporate it on merchandise, on 3D animations, on printable, like souvenirs.
Yes. And that actually helped us for student engagement. As you all know, we have our amazing students, and a little bit to integrating this project with career services is to have the leadership of showing our students how amazing they succeed in their IT program, how we work in real-time cases and their abilities, and then later on, how we integrate that to support our students, because we want you guys to have this opportunity to promote your projects that ultimately will help you to land jobs in the future. Is there anything you would like to add?
I would like to give this advice. If you have a feeling about a project, you should go with your feeling and develop it. And if you have a good team with you, definitely take advantage of it.
Exactly.
And even now, because you're a student, doesn't mean it's not significant, because those are the basis of your future works. So give everything for a homework.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just a homework, just give your best to it.
And when are you graduating, Maria?
I'm graduating on this December 2026.
All right. I'll be graduating in June. So actually, we have different times to graduation, but we'll both utilize this project for future IT projects. And thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, that was very impressive. As you saw, that our students are above and beyond. These are the type of experiences that we look for in this program. This is showcasing not only just the gap between their assignment. This was not a regular assignment for the students. This was a real-world project. And this is how we shape students into the real-world environment. Now, I want to mention that this project was not under my supervision, but was under supervision of a different instructor. Her name was Saray Das. She was the Scrum Master of the class. She started off as a final project, which was their MVP, which means minimum viable product, and the students showcased that product flawlessly. Now, not only Saray was in the class, we also had Eric Valdez that was facilitating the class, so I'm going to introduce Eric.
Hey everyone, my name is Eric Valdez. I am one of the IT instructors here. I work underneath Hamza, and I did support this project as well, and I facilitated and helped out to support, which was a lot of fun, but I did really appreciate the project, and the project is a strong preparation for the real world, especially as they get ready for graduation. Many companies do utilize Scrum and Agile, so in their day-to-day work, right? Yes. So understanding how to plan sprints, collaborate with the team, manage what else? I guess it takes a valuable skill, right? Yes. So their experience with this mascot actually shows that you can take an idea, right, and break it down into little steps, work through the, like real world developments, and then work as a team.
Yes.
So I really did appreciate that. And as well as this is exactly what employers look for.
Yes. And this just showcases how critical thinking becomes an ambition and adaptability within the industry itself. These are just not just student assignments. As we're seeing, these are real world projects.
And students will learn in-demand software skills, including Java programming, Agile software, like we just mentioned, development, right? This program is ideal for students who want to start a career in IT, and IT professionals who want to enhance their skills and credentials, while accessing, right, the comprehensive resources available to MCC students. So if you're looking to code potentially in AI, this is the school for you.
We offer a versatile of different types of classes: Scrum Master, software testing, coding in Python, JavaScript, Java itself. So we have a lot of versatile projects and even cybersecurity. So we're just like the IT field, ever so growing. So for any future students that are still looking into enrollment, our enrollment is open. We are expecting more students in fall term. So we're happy to have you, and you can grow just like these students before us that showed their project flawlessly.
Yes, and please follow us on Instagram, social media. We have Facebook, TikTok. Take a look at the programs we do offer here as well.
Yes.
Kind of get the insight.
Thank you for your time. We do
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
this.